Hey YouTube, metalskinstudios here. For the past few weeks I've been struggling with a specific decision to make on a YouTube user that goes by the handle of Mark Denny's. He's the douchebag that made that false flagged Happy Cabby's video about him, where he's warning women, Canadian Muslim women, not to be fooled into taking their clothes off for democracy, because all non-Muslim Canadian men want to do is rape them and turn them into sluts and bitches like they're women whoring, prostituting on the street. Anyways, let's listen to what our friend here has to say. He does it better than me.
I want to send warning to Muslim women and Muslim girls in Canada. Canadians, they just want to rape you. They're not.
My first question is, how the fuck do you know that? Did you go around asking all Canadian men if they felt like raping some Muslim chick? Anyways.
Muslim Canadians, they just want to rape you. Don't be
Wrong! They want to drink beer, eat bacon, and for their hockey teams to win, you douchebag.
fooled by the name of democracy and freedom and take off your clothes by the name of democracy and freedom. Don't.
Now, my question is, how many women does he know that are Muslim and have ended up naked because someone said democracy to them? Like, I'd like to know how this works, because, I mean, that might be some fun thing to do when you're going to the mosque. To scream out democracy in front of it and just watch sea of titties all over the place.
Don't be fooled. It's just wrong. If you want to be Muslim, that's what Islam about. Islam about keeping your virginity. That's an.
Yeah, and usually you should lose that by the time you're, well, if you marry Muhammad, by the time you're 9 years old, so you won't have to wait for too long.
Until you marry, and the marriage should be forever. There's no such thing mentioned in.
Forever, or until you dishonor him, and then he can kill your ass because, hey, religion's that way.
The Quran about temporary marriage. It's period. God didn't speak about temporary marriage. He just spoke about a dower and why the dower should be paid.
Now, I don't have a fucking clue where this guy is trying to go with this. For some reason, it seems important to the discussion of all Canadian men want to rape Muslim women. It seems important to that discussion that we know that there's no such thing as temporary marriage. How Canadian men's desire to rape women causes or has anything to do with temporary marriage still puzzles me. But hopefully, as Happy Cabby says, Captain Obvious here might be able to explain it to us.
In verse 24, chapter 4. And the dower should be paid because the man usually gets the most pleasure. And
Obviously, if you're going to cut off someone's clitoris, chances are you're going to have more pleasure than her.
the man usually stronger than the woman, and
You haven't met my ex-girlfriend.
and he is responsible for raising the family and raising and protecting the family. That's on.
Really? Ever heard of matriarchal societies, you fucking douchebag?
all over the history of a human being. That's what happened. That's what God explained in that verse. He didn't mean temporary marriage. He didn't mean that you pay a woman and have sex with her for a temporary period of time. The demand of payment of a dower is
Now, he seems to know a lot about paying for sex, and for some reason, that doesn't surprise me much.
just to explain to you why the dower should be paid. And that's why he said, فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِنَّ فَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ. Whatever pleasure you get from them, you pay the dower for, no more, no less.
Exactly. So, women are objects for your sexual pleasure, and it doesn't matter who she is, it doesn't matter what the fuck's going on. All that matters is that you pay the piper. Or the woman in that case. Yeah. So, anyways, here's my dilemma. What do I do with this fucktard? Do I let him go and ignore his fucktardry, and or do I get on his case and dismantle each and every fallacious assumption and just outright lies? But if I do that, I'll be giving him attention I feel he does not deserve. So I'm really conflicted here, and I was kind of hoping that my subs and friends would help me out on this one. So I'll tell you what. Tell me how you would approach this. Would you give this guy unwarranted attention to make a point? Or would you ignore him? And see, the problem that I have with ignoring him is, unfortunately, I feel his voice is the only one that's going to be resounding within his community. And I wish that we could drown out his stupidity by making videos appealing to, well, in that case, Canadian Muslim women, and show them logically and calmly why this guy is full of shit. So, anyways, I'll leave it there, but I really wish you guys will help me out on this one. So please leave me your comments or send me a PM or a video commentary. And if you have an idea or if you have a suggestion for me or just to give me your take on this, by all means. And I'll be making my decision fairly quickly. So this is metalskinstudios saying take her easy. I'll see you later.